Hey, 12 Stone Volunteers, Eric here. You're probably going to be seeing me around the warehouse here a lot. I just wanted to take a few minutes and go over some warehouse procedures and safety standards for you.
Okay, volunteers. So first, you're going to come through the volunteer entrance here in the back of the warehouse. When you come in the door, you're going to see a volunteer check-in station. Just like anywhere else, enter in your phone number, turn off the name tag, and if you haven't already, please sign a waiver located in this box here behind the station and leave it in there.
Next, I just want to go over a few boundaries here at the warehouse. As you know, we have a lot of different ministry departments using this facility. As you can see, it is quite full.
So right when you walk in the volunteer entrance, you'll notice our portable campus and campus services inventory. On the far left side of the warehouse, we'll have creative arts area. In the back of the warehouse, we'll have production. This entire center area in the back is a common area. This is where if you need more space outside of your ministry department location, you're free to use.
So those are the different departments of the warehouse. As I said, please stay in your area unless otherwise instructed to go outside to use another department's resources.
You'll notice that we do have various power tools and equipment here at the warehouse that you are able to use. We just ask that you are trained on them beforehand. If you're not trained, we ask that you let your project lead or construction supervisor operate those for you. Before you do operate any power tools, you do want to give it a brief inspection just to make sure that things like the guards are intact, the blade isn't damaged, all the wiring is going to be intact, dust collector is not full. Basically anything on the tools that could cause potential harm to yourself or others, we want to try to mitigate that. So just give a brief inspection before you use it. Using power tools often involves using extension cords. Before you use extension cords, give them a brief inspection as well. When we're inspecting the extension cords, we want to check both ends, male and female. Make sure they're intact. The wiring, the coating, make sure there's nothing torn or out. This is an example of a good, aidable, ready-to-use extension cord. Over here, this one, as you can see, is damaged. The wire's sticking out. Don't try to replace it. Don't try to patch it. Throw it away. Let your site supervisor know, and we'll get you a new one. If you're going to be working with tools, chances are that you're going to require personal protective equipment as well. Now I'm going to show you what equipment we offer and when and how to use it. First, we have safety gloves here. They're cut resistant, also ideal for handling sharp objects, or if you're cutting an object or handling anything that you don't want to come in contact directly with your skin. One recommendation is not wearing them actually when you're cutting with power tools, just the risk of a finger or a loose thread getting sucked up into the saw and taking your hand with it. Next, we do have hearing protection. We have little earbuds like this or over the ear ones. For the earbuds, it's really simple. All you do is take one out, roll it with your fingers, stick it in your ear, and let it expand from there. All right, next we have dust masks and eye protection. Really simple. Anytime you're using any kind of aerosol spray, spray paint, or chemicals, we want you to put a dust mask on. That way, you can be protected. And also with glasses, anytime you're cutting or spraying, we recommend that you use glasses. You don't want sawdust or splinters to come off and get you in the eye. All right, next I'm gonna talk about ladders. If you do need to use a ladder, be sure that it's one of the fiberglass A-frame ladders over here, or one of the movable locking ladders here. So what I like about these rolling and locking ladders is just that they roll and they lock wherever you need to place them. Easy to move, easy to set by pressing down this bar, and it locks it in place so it's not going to fall on you. Anytime you use one of these ladders, we want you to use 3 points of contact going up or down. I'll show you what that looks like. 3 points of contact looks like this. 1 foot, 1 hand, 2nd foot. So simply 3 points of contact just means using 3 of your 4 appendages. 2 arms and a leg, 2 legs and an arm, whatever you're most comfortable and stable with. Also remember, whichever way you go up the ladder, also come down. If you go up facing, come down facing it. Okay, volunteers, just a few more things. First, always wear closed-toed shoes when you're working here at the warehouse. Stay hydrated, bring your own water. If you don't, get with your site supervisor and ask them for some. We can provide that for you. We want to make sure everybody's working safe, staying hydrated, and ultimately just go home and enjoy serving. Lastly, there are first aid kits and safety stations available at the warehouse. Again, coordinate that through your site supervisor. Thanks so much for watching. I hope it was helpful. Work safe and have fun.